Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your reading for the week of June 2nd. This is a general message, only take what resonates. Let's get started. What are the best and highest messages coming through for Sagittarius, please? Wow, Judgment, right out at the gate. Followed by the Seven of Swords. The Three of Wands. Ooh. Queen of Cups. And one more. Ace of Pentacles. Really great energy showing up. Okay, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is, this could be about an impossible dream that you have. The Page of Cups comes through to speak of something that we are imagining having, an impossible dream, and we don't know if we can have this dream. We're kind of looking at it wistfully, thinking, oh, can I have this? Is this possible? And that's what the Page of Cups is all about. This is also potentially a love offer, someone offering you a cup of love. This could be you offering yourself the love that you need in order to move forward on this impossible dream, or just being more attentive to yourself, more kind, more loving. At the crown of your reading, we have the Judgment card. So the Judgment card comes through and speaks of getting clarity on something, a final decision that needs to be made about something. This is getting a wake-up call, waking up to your new life, waking up to your life's purpose. Okay, so big messages coming through with Judgment, big energies, big change showing up. This isn't really a card of change. This is kind of the card that comes after the change, of after you get that clarity and you realize that you have a new life to wake up to. You have a new self that you can wake up to. There is something involving your purpose and a deep-rooted sense of self, discovering and learning about that. Now you've also got the Seven of Swords. So if you are discovering something about yourself, maybe it's this impossible dream that you have, something that you really want to work towards, something that really resonates with your heart space. And the Seven of Swords can be a card of cleverness and strategy. So you could be finding an alternative way to accomplish this dream, to put yourself out there, using cleverness and strategy, sort of looking at things in a different way, thinking outside of the box, finding different solutions to your problems can be really beneficial here. Now, this Seven of Swords is sometimes read as a card of lying or cheating or stealing. I don't really get that here. I get more like using your cleverness to find alternative ways to accomplish something. But you could be getting truth about someone that maybe wasn't honest with you. Maybe you weren't being honest with yourself in some way. There could be some clarity about that coming out, but that's not going to be for everybody. Now, we've also got the Three of Wands here. And the Three of Wands is a card of expansion, of putting yourself out into the world, showing the world the real you, needing to get out there, expanding outside of your comfort zone, outside of what you're used to, and putting yourself in a different place, in different places with different energies, so that you can learn more about yourself, so that you can put yourself out there and people can see who you are, your authentic self, and they can see the real you. We've also got the Queen of Cups. This is a card of following your heart, listening to your heart, tapping into that heart space and letting that really guide you. It could be guiding you towards your impossible dream here, or guiding you towards a new sense of self, a new way of existing in the world. The Queen of Cups is also a discerning energy. She has this really beautiful cup here, but she's very discerning about who she lets have access to that cup. So she's got very good boundaries. But she's also nurturing, healing, supportive, and loving. This could be you really tapping into those energies, giving yourself the love that you need, listening to what your heart is trying to tell you. because we do have this Ace of Pentacles coming through, and this is a big new opportunity showing up for you. Something that can be very prosperous, something that has a lot of potential. But with the Ace of Pentacles, this is something that does require kind of a long-term commitment. It does require tending to. You can think of this pentacle here as a seed that needs to be planted in the garden. And with any seed, it needs time to grow. It needs to be watered and fertilized and tended to. And that's the same with this opportunity. It's not just going to magically happen for you. It does require some work. Why don't we get you your clarifiers and we'll get some deeper insight. What is this Judgment card showing up for Sagittarius? Okay, Nine of Swords jumping out. Let's get another one. Okay, Ten of Cups. And Seven of Swords. What is the Seven of Swords energy? The Lovers. And Three of Wands. Ooh, Ace of Cups. Two aces showing up for you. What is this Queen of Cups? Ooh, Seven of Swords, having boundary, or Seven of Wands, having boundaries. And Ace of Pentacles. What is this opportunity showing up? My gosh, three aces showing up here. You have the Ace of Swords. Now, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles speaks to weighing up options, multitasking, making a choice, needing to make a choice on something. We do have that Judgment, which also can represent a choice, and the Lovers. The Lovers traditionally was a card of choices, of making a choice, of being at a crossroads and needing to decide what direction you're going in. Now, at the crown of your reading, we have this clarified by the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Cups. So two very opposite cards. And what this is telling me is this Nine of Swords energy of feeling depressed or sad or anxious, having like anxiety, experiencing grief, a never-ending nightmare, anywhere in your life that you could be feeling that energy. That energy is being overcome. You are leaving that in the past and you're moving on to a Ten of Cups energy of being focused on your Ten of Cups. That's what you're getting clarity on here. You're getting clarity on what you don't want and what you do want. Okay, you're getting that contrast of realizing maybe a situation isn't for you anymore. It could be a relationship, but it doesn't have to be. But there's something in here that's causing you this Nine of Swords energy, okay? This anxiety, depression, sadness, never-ending nightmare. Something is, causing that, and you're choosing now, you're getting this clarity on you don't really want that energy in your life, and you're figuring out how to move past it and to begin focusing on your Ten of Cups. And the only way that we can do that is to tap into our heart, to know what our heart is saying. Our heart will tell us when something isn't for us anymore. And it will also tell us what is for us, what we do want to focus on. So this is an energy of you getting to know yourself and knowing really what it is you don't want in your life and what it is you do want in your life. And who doesn't want the Ten of Cups? Ten of Cups is happily ever after. Ten of Cups is everything you want and desire. This is total love and compassion, contentment, family, a circle of support. This is having all of that. You can see these people are just happily enjoying their life down there, and that's what you do want in your life, okay? And you're finally seeing the way forward on that. Here on your Seven of Swords, we have the Lovers, traditionally a card of being at a crossroads and making a choice that will heavily affect your future. This is choosing ourself, choosing our most authentic self, choosing a path forward that really resonates with our heart space, okay? And you could be finding an alternative path forward that maybe is more out of the box, less traditional, okay? Not the route that everyone takes. This could potentially also be having to do with a relationship, a romantic relationship, but it doesn't have to be. And you could be finding out about maybe someone who isn't being totally honest with you, or you're not being totally honest with them about something, about maybe wanting to be in this relationship. You could be getting some clarity on that. We do have some relationship cards showing up. This Page of Cups could be someone offering you a relationship. This Ace of Cups could potentially be a new love offer, but that's not going to be for everybody. On your Three of Wands, we do have the Ace of Cups. So needing to expand out in the world. And once, once you find that expansion, once you put the effort towards that expansion, this Ace of Cups wants to show up for you. This could be a new love offer. This could be a new relationship showing up for you, but it doesn't have to be. This is just a new energy showing up that will make your heart feel like it's overflowing. This is the clarity you're getting from tapping into your heart space. Ace of Cups is the heart of the tarot. And there's a big message here to listen to your heart. What is your heart telling you? What direction do you go in that makes your heart overflow? Okay, that's the invitation, to keep following that energy. On your Queen of Cups, the Seven of Wands. This is a card of conviction, of defending yourself against competition, a card of self-defense. Maybe there's people around you that don't like what you're doing or where you're going, or what you're heading towards, and that's fine. It's, you know, it's not for them, it's your life. But this card comes through when we really need to be convicted in what we're doing. We really need to believe in ourselves and believe in what you're doing. And the way to do that is to tap into our heart space. When we are connected to our heart and what our heart wants, that's how we know for sure that something is for us. So this is a card of knowing that something is for you, and you are going to put the work in to make it happen. On your Ace of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Swords showing up. This is clarity coming through, getting clarity on this new beginning and how to move forward with it. This could be a new idea coming through that is helping you move towards this. But with these three aces showing up, you've got 111 here, so keep an eye out for that number. That could be a number of confirmation. If you see that out in the world, that's your spirit guide showing up to remind you that they're there with you. So yeah, getting clarity here on your new beginning, getting clarity on the work that is required, and how it's going to affect you, okay? Beautiful energy showing up. Let's go ahead and get to your oracle messages. Oop. What are the oracle messages for Sagittarius? A new romantic cycle begins. Okay, so this could be a relationship for some of you. Definitely new love showing up here with the Page of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Lovers. Let's get you another one. Be bold and make the first move. And let's get one more. Time to release negativity. Okay, we absolutely see that with the Nine of Swords here. It's time to release whatever is causing you this Nine of Swords energy. If it is a relationship, it's time to let that go. A new romantic cycle is trying to start up for you. Very heart-based. Lots of new energy. You have the Heart of the Tarot showing up here, okay? And the Lovers. So there's definitely new relationship vibes going on here if that's something that you're interested in. So if that is, be bold and make the first move. You do have three aces showing up, like I've said many times, and that is the confirmation you need to be bold and move forward on this new beginning. If it's a relationship, or if it's a broader message of yourself, your authentic self, okay? Be bold and show the world the real you. And it's time to release negativity. Like I said, that's the Nine of Swords energy trying to leave. So this looks like a really great week for you, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time.